mean pinball. He's a pinball wizard, there has to be a twist. Pinball wizard's got such a supple wrist. How do you think he does it? I don't know what makes him so good. He ain't got no distractions, can't hear no buzzing bells. He don't see lights are flashing, plays by sense of smell. He always has a replay, never tilts at all. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays mean pinball. He can't beat me now, I've always been a champ. I know every trick, no freak's gonna beat my hand. Hey! Even on my favorite table, he can beat the best. Disciple lead him in, he just does the rest. Got crazy flipping fingers, never seen him fall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays mean pinball. He's a pinball wizard, got to be a twist. Pinball wizard's got such a supple wrist. Hey, hey, good afternoon, everybody. Good evening, good morning. Hello. Whatever time of day it is and wherever you're coming from. Happy Sunday. Although I suppose for some of you it could be Monday. But thanks for being here. I'm Piano Man Steve. Happy to have you with us. Oops. Hey, Noah. How you doing, my friend? Daniel, coming in from Holland. How you doing? Good to have you with us. I am not sure how to say your name right, so I'm probably going to butcher it, but it looks like Rosvanel, coming in from Nuremberg. I was in Nuremberg last summer. It was an amazing place to visit. Absolutely amazing. Thank you for joining me. I know it's a late night for you. Hey, Sith. Oh, that's a good tune. Yeah, I'll see what I can do about that. I don't think I'll have any trouble with that one getting taken down because I don't think Don Henley actually helped write it. That one was written by Glenn Frey with Jack Tempchin, but when Don Henley wrote or co-wrote a song, he has a tendency to yank the whole video down from YouTube. So I usually try to steer clear of those just to stay out of trouble. But I might get to that one. Thank you. Hi, Ruth. Good to have you with us, as always. Moritz, coming in from Graz, Austria, talking about Abbey Road. I love it that you guys are like making friends with each other and having conversations with one another. Makes me proud. Makes me proud that I helped facilitate that. Hi, Bettina. Thank you for joining us. Okay, now last week, I had promised someone, and I cannot remember for the life of me who it was that asked for it, but I forgot to do it before the end of the show. So I'm going to stick this in early. I don't normally do this one early in the night just because it's a challenge for the voice, but I trust myself to be able to soldier on through afterwards. Hey, Gary, thanks for joining us. Hi, Mom. Look what your little boy is doing. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, so anyway, so forgive me for not remembering who asked for this last week, but I'm going to make sure I get it in this week before I forget. Hey, Dale, thanks for coming in from Oklahoma City, my friend. And hey, Paul, I've got some Moody blues coming your way, my friend. I learned it for this week. So the wait is over. Okay. And thanks to everybody who put requests out in my video. I didn't put a what do you want me to play this week video out on Wednesday this week because I had the show with Kevin and honestly I got like over 100 requests last week, so I'm still feeding off of what came in from there, but I'll start doing that on kind of a regular basis. But anyway, this was a request last week I missed. Saturday night and you're still hanging around. You're tired of living in your one-horse town. You like to find a little hole in the ground for a while. Oh, so you go to the village in your tie-dyed jeans. You stare at the junkies in the closet queens. It's like some pornographic magazine. And you smile. Oh, little push and you'll be smiling. Oh, oh yeah. Your sister's gone out, she's on a date, and you just sit at home and contemplate lots of things. Phone's gonna ring us soon, but you just can't wait for that call. Oh, let's go to the village in your new English clothes, and you look so polished from your head down to your toes, but still your fingers just gonna pick your nose after all. Oh, but Captain Jack will get you high tonight and take you to your special island. Yeah. Ah, Captain Jack will get you high tonight. Just a little push and you'll be smiling. Oh, oh yeah. So you decide to take a holiday. You got your tape deck and your brand new Chevrolet. Oh, but there ain't no place to go anyway. What for? Oh, so you got everything on, but nothing's cool. Just found your father in the swimming pool, and you guess you won't be going back to school anymore. Oh, but Captain Jack will get you high tonight and take you to your special island. Ah, Captain Jack, you can rely tonight. Just a little push and you'll be smiling. Whoa, 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 yeah. So you play your albums and you smoke your pots and you meet your girlfriend in a parking lot. Still you're rigging for the things you have not got. What went wrong? Oh, if you can't understand why your world is so dead, why you gotta keep in style and feed your head. You're 21, but still your mother makes your bed, and that's too long, yeah. Whoa, whoa, yeah. The Captain Jack will get you high tonight and take you to your special island. Whoa, Captain Jack will get you high tonight. Just a little push and you'll be smiling. Rockstar piano playing tip number 1 for those of you who are aspiring. When you get to your final notes, you got to do the head bob with it. Otherwise, it's not legit. You'll lose all your street cred if you don't do that. Okay, well, let me say hi to a few more people. Hey, Steve. Well, what you do after you do a monster is that you completely change the tone, and then you build people back up. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Thanks, Ruth. You're a sweetheart. I appreciate it. Rock and Roll Gypsy. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, Chris. Coming in from NYC, New York City. One of my favorite places. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Hey, phones, coming in from Germany. Got a couple of folks in here from Germany. That's amazing. That is such a cool country. I had no idea how many people lived in Germany until I went there, and then I like Wikipedia'd it. There is a lot of people crammed into a fairly small country in terms of geography, but what an amazing, diverse population. That's a really crazy place. Like I totally want to go back and spend some time in Germany and see more places there. I got to spend quite a bit of time in Frankfurt and Nuremberg. I'm looking forward to seeing Berlin and maybe some places that are less well known to folks who don't live in Germany. I'd just like to go see the countryside there. Amazing. Hi, Lucia. How are you doing? Good to have you with us. I know it's a late night for you too, young lady, over in España. Buenas noches, señorita. Okay, carrying on. I got a number of good requests that I would like to honor in advance, and I'll pay attention to what's in the comments too. But Paul Jackson from Scotland has been asking for this one for a couple of weeks, and I just finally got around to learning it. So we're going to go back to the late 60s here. This is by a group that kind of started the progressive rock movement. I mean, one could say the Beatles kind of did that, but these guys kind of took that moniker on, wanted to make more artsy music, and they championed using an instrument called the mellotron so that they could have string parts live. And a mellotron is a keyboard that has little loops of tape. So it's like you would have someone record a violin on this note and this note and this note and this note, and then someone could play. So it's sort of an early version of a modern day synthesizer. It's like a sampling machine, all analog, of course. And the group was called the Moody Blues. And this was their, I think, most famous song. I would call it the signature song from the Moody Blues catalog. It goes like this. Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. Beauty I'd always missed with these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore, 'cause I love you. Yes, I love you. Whoa, how I love you. Gazing people hand in hand. I just said that wrong. Gazing at people, there we go. Some hand in hand. Just what I'm going through, they can't understand. Some try to tell me thoughts they can't defend. Just what you want to be, you will be in the end. And I love you. Yes, I love you. Whoa, how I love you. Oh, how I love you. 'Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. Beauty I've always missed with these eyes before. And just what the truth is, I can't say anymore, 'cause I love you. Oh, I love you. Whoa, how I love you. Oh, how I love you. Whoa, how I love you. Whoa, how I love you. All right, thank you, Paul, for the request. Not a song that, certainly one I had heard before, but not a song that was on my radar necessarily to play, but a cool tune. I'm glad I had a good excuse to learn it. So, big round of applause for Paul. Did I forget to do that, Paul? I apologize. Sometimes, here's the problem. So I'm staring, it's out of frame, but I've got a computer in front of me here, and so like the screen that would show me that the lyrics are up, I have to go to a different window to look at the lyrics for a song that I don't know the words to already, and so sometimes I don't even realize I've done this, so I apologize. Closed captions. I don't have closed captions turned on. That's got to be somewhere else. I don't think that's on my end. Anyway, Well, let's move on here. We don't have a date. This is great. Jonathan P. says, let me know when the next show with Kevin Lawrence is. We have not discussed what the next date's going to be, but we sure enjoy playing together. You know, his life is about to get a little bit more complicated. He's going to have a baby here in about a month. So I think we'll see. We may try to schedule something for October, but at the same time, I want to be a little careful about, because who knows? His wife could go into labor at any minute, and we may have to cancel. So we'll work that out. I promise. That was not the last time you're going to see us together on Friday. We had a wonderful time. So I promise you guys will be the first to know. Okay, now we're going to do something a little bit different from what I've been doing in these shows lately. This is a great request that came in from, I believe, Bettina in I think, Germany. And this is a country song, and it's kind of a more modern country song. It's like maybe only 10 years old. It's by a guy named Josh Turner, who, by the way, I got to see Josh Turner live. I didn't go to one of his concerts, but I kind of got a surprise chance to see him live. I went to a taping of the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville back in 2007, and he was one of the artists there. So, and he had this wonderful, he has a great booming bass voice, which I'm going to do my best to replicate here. This is called Your Man, and it was a hit back in, I don't know, maybe 2011-ish or something like that. Anyway, but it's a cool song, and thank you, Bettina, for the requests. I used to do a lot of country music, so this is a vernacular I am comfortable with. I am a Nebraska boy, after all. Baby, lock the doors and turn the lights down low. Put some music on that's soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. And I've been thinking about this all day long. I never felt a feeling quite this strong. I can't believe how much it turns me on just to be your man. There's no hurry, don't you worry. No, we can take our time. Come a little closer, let's go over just what I had in mind. Maybe lock the doors and turn the lights down low. Let's put some music on that's soft and slow. Yeah, baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. I never felt a feeling quite this strong. I can't believe how much it turns me on just to be your man. Ever loved nobody the way that I love you. Well, we're alone now, don't know how long. I've wanted to lock the doors and turn the lights down low and put some music on that's soft and slow. 'Cause baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you'll understand. And I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt a feeling quite this strong. I can't believe how much it turns me on just to be your man. I can't believe how much it turns me on just to be your man. All right, thank you for the request. That was a fun departure from my normal stance. Oh, now you want to hear 16 tons. Laugh out loud. Okay, let's see. Just a quick rendering. I said 16 tons, what do you get? Another day richer and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store, yeah. All right. Thank you, Bettina, and thank you for the beautiful request. That was really fun to do. Okay. Let's see what's happening in here in the. Let's see what's happening here in the comments. Goodness gracious, there's so many people here. This is amazing that you guys do this. I just love it. Let's see here. Hey, Colum, how you doing? Says, because I don't do piano lessons, I wasn't allowed to do piano for my music tests in school, but I played your I'm Still Standing tutorial at lunch. Now I'm allowed to play for my school. Thanks. Hey, man, that is amazing. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that my YouTube work helped you out, my friend. That's fantastic. Thanks for sharing, buddy. Okay, let's see here. What else is it? Oh, I see there's a request here for, I believe this came from Wheat Project. As long as we're playing songs that were done in the last 20 years. This one's by a guy named Daniel Powter. This is a pop song and kind of an adult contemporary pop song. One of my favorite songs that's come out in the last 20 years or so. It's called Bad Day. So here we go. Let's see if I can remember how to play this. Where is the moment that we needed the most? You kick up the leaves and the magic is lost. Tell me your blue skies fade to gray. Tell me your passion's gone away. I don't need no carrying on. You stand in the line just to hit a new low. You're faking a smile with the coffee to go. You tell me your life's been way offline, failing to pieces every time, and I don't need no carrying on. Because you had a bad day, you're taking one down, you sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie, you work on a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, the camera don't lie, you're coming back down and you really don't mind. You had a bad day. Oh, you had a bad day. Well, you need a blue sky holiday. The point is that I laugh at what you say, and I don't need no carrying on. You had a bad day, you're taking one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie. You work out a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, the camera don't lie. You're coming back down and you really don't mind. You had a bad day. pick up the leaves and the magic is lost. Because you had a bad day, take one down, sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie, you work out a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, see what you like, how does it feel? One more time, you had a bad day. Oh, you had a bad day. Oh, you had a bad day. Yeah, you had a bad day. Oh, you had a bad day. You had a bad day. Thank you for the request. Okay, another one that came in here just in the comments earlier that I'm going to honor. And like I say, we're going to play with a little bit of fire here. I tend to stray away from Eagles songs for the most part. I love the Eagles, but Don Henley does not like to have his songs covered on YouTube. So he's very, very aggressive with taking them down, and it's kind of annoying, but whatever, that's his choice. And most of those hits were co-written between Glenn Frey and Don Henley. But this particular one that was requested was actually co-written between Glenn Frey and a guy named Jack Tempchin. And I have a cover of it up, and so far it hasn't been taken down for months. So I'm going to assume that we're going to be okay on this one, because Don Henley doesn't have the sort of like veto power, I don't think, on this one. But if it gets pulled down, don't worry, I'll just edit this thing and remove this one song and put it back up. So it'll be out there. I like the way your sparkling earrings sway against your skin so brown. And I want to sleep with you in the desert tonight, with a billion stars all around. Got a peaceful, easy feeling. I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground. I found out a long time ago what a woman can do to your soul. Oh, but she can't take you anywhere. man, oh, you as a lover and a friend. This voice keeps whispering in my other ear, telling me I may never see you again. I get a peaceful, easy feeling. I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing. I'm already standing. I'm already standing on the ground. All right, thanks for the request there. I knew someone was singing the harmony with me. That was you, huh, Scott? Well, thank you very much. You did an excellent job. At least what I was hearing in my head was spot on. Hey, Ethan, I'm sorry I don't know that one. I've never sat down and I'm honestly, I've probably only listened to it like once. I know it's on that My Lives package. I'm sorry, it's totally over my head at the moment, but one of these days I'll listen to it. I've had some people inquire about it, so. Okay. There is something, before I get back to some Billy Joel and Elton John, there's one other thing I wanted to do. I wanted to play a song for my friend Gary, who comes to most of these streams, and he's a big Garth Brooks fan. He turned into one by going to see Garth Brooks in Central Park. He's a New York guy, came from New York, and didn't really know anything about Garth up until that point, but he decided there's something happening in the Central Park, I'll go check it out. Well, it ended up being like one of the most epic moments in music history of the last 50 years, so yay on you for seeing that live. It turned him into a Garth Brooks fan, and I have been one since 1990, so this is one of my favorite songs from his second album. The album is called No Fences, and this was a really, really big hit from it, and kind of a little bit of a controversial song, but now it's no big deal. Like we've gotten comfortable with this kind of thing since then, but anyway, you'll understand. It's called The Thunder Rolls. "3:30 in the morning, not a soul in sight. City's looking like a ghost town on a moonless summer night. Raindrops on the windshield, there's a storm moving in. He's heading back from somewhere that he never should have been. And the thunder rolls, and the thunder rolls. Every light is burning in a house across town. Pacing by the telephone in her faded flannel gown, asking for a miracle, hope she's not right, praying it's the weather that's kept him out all night. And the thunder rolls, and the thunder rolls, and the thunder rolls, and the lightning strikes. Another love grows cold on a sleepless night. waiting by the window. He pulls into the drive, rushes out to hold him, thankful he's alive. But on the wind and rain, a strange new perfume blows. Lightning flashes in her eyes. He knows that she knows. And the thunder rolls. And the thunder rolls. The thunder rolls and the lightning strikes. Another love grows cold on a sleepless night. The storm blows on out of control. Deep in her heart, thunder rolls. She runs back down the hallway through the bedroom door, reaches for the pistol kept in the dresser drawer. Tells a woman in the mirror he won't do this again. Tonight'll be the last time she'll wonder where he's been. And the thunder rolls and the lightning strikes. Another love grows cold on a sleepless nights. The storm blows on out of control. Deep in her heart, thunder rolls. All right, let's check some comments out. Ooh, that's a good song. Hey, Jerry, thank you for being here. Thanks for tuning in. That's a wonderful song. I'm definitely going to have to play that one before the night is up. I might do something else first, but do not let me forget that one. Love that song. I don't intend to stop doing these when COVID ends, as a matter of fact. COVID was a good excuse to start doing this. I had no idea how much fun I was going to have. But the big thing is, we'll see. Crowd size might dip a little bit and might not. But for a long time, I've been building this fan base on YouTube, and it's not real practical for me to come play for you in person because I have fans all over the world, but I don't have them concentrated. I don't have millions of fans. So to bring my dog and pony show somewhere where, I can set up and then recoup the cost of getting there, it doesn't really make sense. So this is suddenly my way to go on a world tour. So I have no intention of stopping. I'm going to continue doing this. This is a wonderful way to connect with my fans. So once the pandemic dust settles completely, I might very well be gone for a few weeks here and there because I'm ready to see something besides the inside of my apartment. But no, the streams are going to continue. This has been this is like the best thing I've done in my life as a professional. So thank you. I appreciate that, Jonathan. Hey, Scott. Yeah, that's that's a little Easter egg for the real fans. Hi, Lucia. That's really nice of you to say. Okay, so We're going to do an Elton song, and then we'll do a Billy song, and then I'll carry on with some other requests. This is one I've been kind of just feeling like playing lately. Don't know why. But this is an interesting thing. You never know what songs are going to last the test of time. This one was a pretty good size hit, top 10. Top 10 in the United States. I think it got to like number 6. And it's not as well remembered as the rest of Elton's catalog, but it was a big hit, and I think it should be. I think it's one of his better songs from the 80s. It's from 1985, from an album called Ice on Fire, and it's called Nikita. Nikita, is it cool in your little corner of the world? You could roll around the globe and never find a warmer soul to know. Oh, I saw you by the wall, 10 soldiers in a row, with eyes that looked like ice on fire, a human heart a captive in the snow. Oh, Nikita, you will never know anything about my home, never know how good it feels to hold you. Nikita, I need you so. Oh, Nikita is the other side of any given line in time, counting 10 soldiers in their row. Whoa, no, Nikita, I'll need you so. See the letters that I write when you look up through the wire. Nikita, do you count the stars at night? Oh, and if there comes a time the guns and gates no longer hold you in, and if you're free to make a choice, just look towards the west and find a friend. Oh, Nikita, you will never know anything about my home. I'll never know how good it feels to hold you. Nikita, so, oh, Nikita is the other side of any given line in time, counting 10 soldiers in their row. Whoa, no, Nikita, I'll never know. Boy, I really botched that. I'm going to try that again because I know I can play that well. Oh, Nikita, you would never know anything about my home. I'll never know how good it feels to hold you. Nikita, I need you so. Nikita is the other side of any given line in time. Counting 10 soldiers in their row. Oh no, Nikita, you'll never know. Counting 10 soldiers in a row. Counting 10 soldiers in a row. Nikita, you'll never know. Oh, guys, that makes me laugh so hard. I ran through this like, I don't know, 5 minutes before I came on live. And I nailed that thing. I just had it down. And then when I got to it here in performance, my mind went completely blank. I was like, have I ever played this before? At least you know it's live. At least you know it's live. Okay. So let's see here. Let's look through here. It's time to play another Billy Joel song. Let's see what is out there being asked for. We've got, I saw the root beer rag. I could do that. I could do, what's everybody looking for? What would be a little bit different from some of the things I've been wanting to, that I've been doing lately? Well, I see root beer rag written a couple of times, so I'll just give my voice a break and we'll do the root beer rag. Although I'm a little nervous, if I can't nail that Nikita solo, I'm a little nervous about how this one's going to come off, but we'll give it a try here. I told you. I saw another good request. We'll do one other Billy Joel song here before we carry on. Say the days are not the best of times, but they're the only times I've ever known. And I believe there is a time for meditation in cathedrals of our own. I've seen the sad surrender in my lover's eyes, and I can only stand apart and sympathize. We are always what our situations hand us. See the sadness or euphoria. Nothing ever changed. All our mutual experience, our separate conclusions are the same. We are forced to recognize our inhumanities. For a reason coexists with our insanity. So we stand to bring reality and madness, see the sadness or euphoria. I'm really doing great here lately, yeah. Our energies. Perhaps we don't fulfill each other's fantasies, and we stand upon the ledges of our lives with our respective similarities. See the sadness or euphoria. Thank you for the request. Okay. So let us see what else is happening out there. KL, what are you doing, man? Thank you for dropping by. This guy really made my night on Friday. We played a show together. Some of you watched it, and it was one of the best experiences I've had playing live in a long, long time. Thank you. The great Kevin Lawrence. Make sure you're tuning into his live streams too. Okay. Ooh, I see someone just said. Someone said How about Candle in the Wind? Well, I was going to move off of Billy and Elton here, but I have not had that request in some time, so I'm going to do Candle in the Wind for you, and then we're going to look at some other folks. By the way, if you're really enjoying yourself, I got to put in at least one plug. I usually forget to do it for about an hour, but if you're really enjoying yourself, I do have some digital tipping options there in the description, Venmo and PayPal, and you know, it's absolutely not required, but it sure does help me out to keep the lights on and keep powering new content and all of this. So whether it's $1 or $5, some people give 20, 50, or $100, but it doesn't really matter. It all adds up, and it's all appreciated. And I appreciate you just for being here, whether you tip or not. Okay. The beautiful Candle in the Wind. Goodbye, Norma Jean, though I never knew you at all. You had the grace to hold yourself when those around you crawled out of the woodwork, and they whispered into your brain. They sent you on a treadmill, and they made you change your name. And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain's hitting. And I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. Candle burned out long before your legend ever did. Loneliness was tough, toughest role you ever played. Hollywood created a superstar, and pain was the price you paid. Even when you died, oh, the press still outed you. All the papers had to say was that Marilyn was found in the news. And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. And I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. Your candle burned out long before your legend ever did. Goodbye, Norma Jean, though we never knew you at all. You had the grace to hold yourself while those around you crawl. Goodbye, Norma Jean, from the young man in the 22nd row. You see, there's something more than sexual, more than just our Marilyn Monroe. And it seems to me you live your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. The candle burned out long before your legend ever did. Would have liked to know you, well, but I was just a kid. Your candle burned out long before your legend ever did. I told you, Wheat Project, we're going to do it. We're going to do more. We're also going to give each other the space to do our own little thing so that we don't get sick of each other. Right now, we're really, we still like each other. We want to make sure we keep it that way. But yeah, more collaborations with Kevin are coming, I promise. Thanks, Eric. My pleasure. Okay, let's see here. Evan, let's see. Want to say thank you for my content on YouTube. You're 15 and you're learning New York State of Mind right now. Well, that's awesome. Thank you, Evan. I love hearing that. I love hearing, I've got students. I've been really blessed. I have students in their 50s and 70s and even 80s, and I've got students in their teens and their 20s and their 30s and all over the world on every continent. I don't think I have any on Antarctica yet, but it's a real privilege to get to do this, meet so many great people. Thanks, Richard. Appreciate that, man. Betty Ann, thank you. So good to see you guys. Okay, this is another request that came in ahead of the show. This is going to go back to the 1980s again, and this is by Hall & Oates.
She'll only come out at nights, lean and hungry tight. Nothing is new, we've seen her here before. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watching and waiting, well, she's sitting with you, but her eyes are on the door. So many paid to see what you think you're getting for free. The woman is wild, she's a cat tamed by the power of a jaguar. Money's the matter. If you're in it for love, you ain't gonna get too far. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Whoa, here she comes. She's a man-eater. I wouldn't if I were you. I know what she can do. She's deadly, man. She can really rip your world all apart. Mind over matter. All the beauty is there, but a beast is in the heart. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Whoa, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Whoa, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Whoa, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Yeah. she comes. She's a man-eater. One more time I say, whoa, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Whoa, here she comes. She's a man-eater. She's a man. Yeah, she's a man-eater. All right, 1980s love. Right on. Okay, so what else is floating around out there in the comments? Well, first of all, hi, Ann. Good to have you with us. Thank you. This is one of my pretty recent new students. Appreciate it very much. Glad you're here. You know, off the top of my head, I am not like a Pink Floyd aficionado. That doesn't mean I can't learn something, but I can't even fake my way through anything right this second. So I apologize, guys, for asking, who are asking for Pink Floyd. But I'll look into it. I'll look into it. All things are playable. All right, so, oh, you know what? We're going to return to a little Billy Joel here because I got a request that I'm very, very fond of, and it leads into another song that I love to play, so we'll just do this. Good night, my angel, time to close your eyes and save these questions for another day. I think I know what you've been asking me. I think you know what I've been trying to say. I promised I would never leave. You should always know, no matter where you go, no matter where you are, I never will be far away. Good night, my angel, now it's time to sleep. Still so many things I want to say. Remember all the songs you sang for me when we went sailing on an emerald bay. And like a boat out on the ocean, I'm rocking you to sleep. The water's dark and deep inside this ancient heart. You'll always be a part of me. Good night, my angel, now it's time to dream, and dream how wonderful your life will be. Someday your child may cry, and if you sing this lullaby, that in your heart there will always be a part of me. Someday we'll all be gone, but lullabies go on and on. They never die, that's how you and I will be.
In the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep through the desert of truth to a river so deep. We all end in the ocean, we all start in the stream. We're all carried along by the river of dreams in the middle of the night. Whoa.
righty. Thank you. Okay. This was another request that came in the feed here earlier, and I promised I would play it, and I'm not going to forget it this time. Now, a lot of people think of this song as a Peter, Paul, and Mary song, and they would have every reason to do that. It was a big hit for Peter, Paul, and Mary, the height of the folk music craze. I would say it's one of the two songs that most defined Peter, Paul, and Mary. And it was actually written by none other than Henry John Dutchendorf Jr., better known to the world as John Denver. Well, all my bags are packed, I'm ready to go, and I'm standing here outside your door. Hate to wake you up to say goodbye. The dawn is breaking, it's early morning, the taxi's waiting, he's blown his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could die. So kiss me and smile for me, tell me that you'll wait for me, hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I've let you down, so many times I've played around, and I tell you now, they don't mean a thing. Everything I do for you. Every song I sing for you. When I come back, I'll bring your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me, tell me that you'll wait for me, hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. Now the time has come to leave you one more time. Let me kiss you, hold me close, I'll be on my way. But think about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone, about the times I won't have to say. Oh, kiss me and smile for me, tell me that you'll wait for me, hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. I'm leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. All right, thank you very much, and good night to you. I appreciate it. Snartzera. That is a great screen name. I don't know what your real name is, but that's awesome. Thank you. Yes, Paul, a nice little folk song from my mom. My mom does love the folk music. All right, someone asked for some Beatles or some Paul McCartney, and I haven't done any yet, so I'm just thinking here what that could be because I have a number of choices. I'm sort of a Paul McCartney file. I love Paul McCartney. Normally, by default, I would go to Let It Be, but I just did that on Friday, and so many of you saw it, so I'd like to do something different. Perhaps let's give this one a try. When I go away, I know my heart can stay with my love. It's understood, it's in the hands of my love. My love does it good. Whoa, 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 whoa. When the cupboard's bare, I still find something there with my love. It's understood, it's everywhere with my love. And my love does it good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's understood, it's everywhere with my love. And my love does it good. Whoa, 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 whoa. My love does it good. Oh. Thank you.
Thank you, Dionisio. Buenas noches, amigo. Let's see here. Since it's Sun's Day today, how about doing one of my songs? Pie Shop? Do you mean the downtown Main Street shop there, Dad? Yeah, I could do that. It's my dad. Dad asked me if I would play this song. This is special for he and I. We worked together. He had a clothing store for almost 25 years and was really good at it. And I got to work full-time for him for a few years there, right out of college, and really, really enjoyed it. And we decided to quit while the quitting was good because the world was changing. It was getting really hard to be a small independent store like that. And people were... the business model really called for like suits and sport coats and ties and that kind of stuff is where the money was, and the world was becoming much more casual, and so we just decided it wasn't really a great, forward vision. So we closed it, but it was a wonderful experience to do that with him, and also just to be a part of that whole downtown Main Street America thing that's still exists, but it doesn't exist as fervently and as vitally as it once did. So I wrote this song to sort of commemorate the whole thing, and so since it's National Sons Day, yes, I will do this for my father. His name was Joe, he owned a hardware store. His wife was Betty Jane. His father left it to him 30 years before. His grandpa opened it in 1928. He knew almost every single customer by name. Everyone bought everything from Joe and Betty Jane. Time marches on, and that little store was gone, but the doors are all still open in my heart. I'm glad I was around in that little town, and I'm so glad I bought from that mom and pop in their downtown Main Street shop. A big chain moved in, others came behind. Joe's traffic went away. He bought some television ads and billboard signs. Sales kept on dropping every day. He did everything that he could possibly afford to keep that business that he loved from locking up its doors. Well, time marches on, and that little store was gone, but the doors are all still open in my heart. I'm glad I was around in that little town, and I'm so glad I bought from that mom and pop in their downtown Main Street shop. My kids will never know the way it used to be. Discount chains and online stores is all they'll ever see. Time marches on, and that little right up on from that mom and pop in their downtown Main Street shop. In their downtown Main Street shop. All right, thank you. Let's see, what else do we have happening up here? We're running, you know what? We're actually about to where it's time to play the last song of the night. So, I've got to decide what should be the last song of the night. Tell you what. I'm going to do this song by one of my more favorite contemporary artists. And I want to dedicate it to all of you. This has been a very strange year. Very, very strange year for everyone. It's not been a bad year for everyone. It's been a terrible year for some. And, you know, honestly, for me, it's been kind of an interesting... I would have liked to have been able to travel a little bit, but I would never trade the opportunity to connect with all of you that this whole experience created for me. And it's been a very special time, and it's created some things that I'm going to keep with me going forward. And we're not out of the woods yet. We've got a ways to go, but I know that it's been a trying time for a lot of people, and it hasn't worked with their lives as well as it's worked for me working out of the home like this. So, but as long as we don't give up on each other, there's always a solution to every problem. And you guys remind me of that, because every time we get together like this little community just fills me with hope and joy, and basically makes me remember why it's so worth it to be alive, even in these times here on this wonderful planet. This is for all of you. When I look into your eyes, it's like watching the night sky or a beautiful sunrise. There's so much they hold, and just like them old stars, I see that you've come so far to be right where you are. How old is your soul? Well, I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love. I'm still looking up. And when you're needing your space to do some navigating, I'll be here patiently waiting to see what you find. 'Cause even the stars, they burn, and some even fall to the earth. And we've got a lot to learn, and God knows we're worth it. So I won't give up. Well, I don't want to
wanna be someone who walks away so easily. I'm here to stay and make the difference that I can make. Our differences that do a lot to teach us how to use the gifts and tools we got. Yeah, we got a lot at stake. And in the end, you're still my friend. At least we did intend for us to work. We didn't break, we didn't burn. We had to learn how to live without the world caving in. I had to learn what I've got and what I'm not and who I am. I won't give up on us. God knows I'm strong. I'm strong enough, and we've got a lot to learn, and we're worth it. Yeah, we're worth it. I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough, and we've got a lot to learn. We're still looking up, so I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love. I'm still looking up. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a wonderful week. Remember, if you're a musician, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. For everybody, give out as much love as you can. Do as many people as you can, as often as you can. Make it count, because we don't know when the last chance we're going to have to do it is. Thank you so very much, everybody. Always a highlight of my week, and I will see you again next Sunday.